This is the IELTS speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on May 7, 2022 at Edlit Language Center, Tiruvalla, center number EE77. The candidate is Christina Thomas and the candidate number is 0007727. The examiner is Preeti, examiner number 101614. Good morning. My name is Preeti. Can you please tell me your full name?
Good morning. My name is Christina Thomas.
What should I call you?
You can call me Christina.
Okay. In the first part of this interview, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Are you working or studying right now?
Well, I'm a teacher. After completing my studies with flying colors, I had joined a private school and I've been working there as a teacher.
Okay. Why have you chosen this particular field of work?
Well, to be honest, I really wanted to create changes in the world and I thought the best arena would be schools where I can change the lives of students.
Okay. Do you miss being a student?
Definitely, I do. Being a student was the best time of my life, and being a teacher, I do have a lot of responsibilities to fulfill, so I would want to go back to being a student.
Okay. Let's talk about sports. Are you interested in sports?
Well, actually I'm not, but at times with my family I do watch some sports.
Okay, what type of sports do you like to watch?
Currently with my family, like I mentioned, I do watch cricket these days, or else I do watch football as well.
Okay. Do most people in your country like sports?
Definitely. There are a lot of die-hard fans, especially for football and cricket. Sachin, I believe, is everyone's favorite at that.
Okay. Now let's talk about reading. Do you read a lot?
It is quite embarrassing to admit that I used to read a lot, but right now I don't. So that's what I really have to say about it.
Okay. Do you like to read at home or would you like to go someplace else to read?
I like to read at silent places, so I prefer home than other places.
Okay. Is there any particular place that you would never read at?
Definitely where much of noise are there, especially in crowded areas, maybe like railway stations or bus stops.
Okay. Right now, I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to plan what you're going to say and you can make notes if you wish. Here is your paper and pencil and this is your topic. Talk about something you tried to do but was not successful. Your time starts now. Okay, now you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. Don't worry if I stop you in between. Can you start speaking now?
Undoubtedly, a lion's share of people must have tried a countless number of things in their life for the first time in their life. Asking me to talk about something that I had tried to do but was not very successful doesn't cause me a dilemma, as I vividly remember an incident that happened a year ago. My mom's birthday falls on 17th of August, and last year my family and I had decided to give her a surprise. We had decided to bake her a homemade cake for her birthday. So my brothers, my siblings and my father had also agreed with me on that. They got the ingredients for me, and me being a past master in giving surprises, overconfidently stated that I don't need anybody's help in this, that I would do this on my own. And knowing my character, being very short-tempered and all, my family agreed to that. They stayed away from this process. In the meantime, my mother, being shrewd in nature, she had smelled something fishy was going on. because we had been doing things in secrecy. When she got to know and she realized that we were trying to bake her a cake for her birthday, she was not so happy about it. But although my mother had restricted me to do that, I paid no heed to her. So I made the cake, but what really happened, unfortunately, was that I made a mistake with the ingredients, the measurements, and what had to be fluffy, very delicious and spongy, came out very bad and ugly, not at all edible. Thankfully, my father had a backup cake which was bought from the shop. So my mother was happy to.
Okay. Thank you. So, did you ever try to do that again?
Yes, after a couple of days I did try that again and it came out well.
Okay. Thank you. Can I have the booklet, the pencil and paper? Now, you've been telling me about something you tried to do but weren't successful. Now, in part 3, I'd like to ask some more general questions related to this. How would you define success?
Well, in my opinion, success is something that cannot be described in a single word or single sentence. But when someone has a particular goal or aim in their life, and when they are able to achieve that through hard work and perseverance, I would call that success.
Okay. Would you define success as having money or as having contentment in life?
I would prefer with the second one, that is the contentment, because money can't buy happiness. So like I mentioned before, success is something more than money and also anything material world can offer.
Okay. What are some things that children try to do to succeed in?
Well, first thing that comes to my mind is the tantrums that they throw when they are not able to get what they want. But on throwing tantrums, when they are able to have their hands on what they really want, I would call that a success. And also in their competitions and other studies that they have, when they are able to achieve what they want, that would also be success.
Okay. What do you think is more important for people to succeed, hard work or opportunity?
Well, that's an interesting question to begin with. I've never really thought about it before. But if I have to answer that, I'd say both are equally important. Without hard work, one can never achieve anything. And without opportunities, one will never have anything to begin with or start with. So, given the opportunities, one must definitely work hard to succeed in their life.
Okay, thank you. We've come to the end of the speaking test. Thank you.